Buttress. Haha, but Isildur. I can use him to rush wonders. Mausoleum would be the best one to rush. I don't think I've got a harbour though. No. I could build a harbour pretty quick though, assuming I've unlocked it. I don't think I've unlocked it. Look at that. Celestial Navigation. Hadn't unlocked it. Mad. Okay, we have now finally unlocked harbours. Harbours are a little bit tricky because you can't put them next to your cities because we're playing Gaul. So finding spaces to actually put them down can be almost impossible, but we should be able to do it. Actually, this city's probably... Oh no, that one's got 2 districts. Yeah, it's got to be this one. So we'll have to get rid of the crabs. I'm sorry, but the crabs have got to go. And bam, 7 turns. We can start building the mausoleum. That'll help. Please, 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 back off, barbs. Okay, at least I've got some defenses in my capital now. I had some lush green land over here that I was using to increase the population of my capital and give Pangaea a bit of a boost, but the barbs have come crazily running in, screaming as they usually do, so we're just gonna have to kind of pretend that's not happening for as long as we can. I'm just holding off upgrading my troops as well for a turn or two, just because I can get a couple of good policy cards in to help with that. Where's my other general gone? Over here, Timur. I need you to the front line because you are the musket general. He's a little bit more advanced than all the others. Why are you not at the front line as well? I don't know. Don't know why I didn't move these troops down, but honestly, I'm kind of glad I didn't because there is barbs up here now, so that's fine. Time for Divine Right. So we're going to lose the +4 combat strength, but we will get a much better government. We're still building loads of troops. I'm still conscripting quite a few of them. Professional army's good. Let's put in briefly retinues. That's good. And then first envoy counts as 2. That's good as well. We've still got builders coming out of every orifice, so that's lovely as well. And now we can go muskets for 85 gold and 10 niter. That's a really good deal. Gold is going to be a bit of a limiting factor for us, but I mean, we've already got a couple of muskets and these are so powerful. It's going to be a much more difficult war. Much more difficult war, but look at this. In Rome, on 2 fronts, are actually founding American-named cities. There's been that many cities into the game. That's crazy. Let's just get Ngazakami back quickly. You can see a bit more down here. Looks like there's a lot of warriors. I mean, this is perfect. This is exactly what I want to fight. Meanwhile, in my own lands, I am now on population 11 capital, and Pangaea's got the usual 4 promotions to get culture, science, great people points, a bit of everything. I built a sort of small reserve army to keep barbs out because they keep raiding my southern flank, which is just a little bit frustrating. And mainly, I'm just building, well, builders everywhere, just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of builders in order to try and build up the infrastructure of my lands. I'm up to 94 science per turn. That's looking pretty good. And as you can see, I've reinforced my army and I've sent it west. We are just about on the borders of Trajan. Now this is a little bit of a problem because Trajan is my only friend. He's by far the weakest and by far the best way of getting in. Was there a city there? Why was there a road going all the way down there? I feel like there was a city and the barbs probably destroyed it. Or, you know what, maybe, actually, is there a pass through there? Maybe they were sending it to Kokia. That could be what it was. Well, whatever it was, something tragic happened over there and we're not going to talk about it. But as you can see, I have all of these muskets that are now being promoted. My men-at-arms are just kind of waiting on the borders. I've got knights that are running around. I've got more troops that are landing over here. This, I believe, is Nero. I could just take Boston. Nero doesn't really have any other cities around, so there's no way he'd be able to defend that. Again, I would love to declare a surprise war, Trajan, but the game's not letting me, so I'm going to just escape rather than saying I'm not going to. It's a small lie. Well, actually it's less of a lie, isn't it? I'm just sort of not responding to his question. He's coming up to my door and being like, are you doing this? And I'm sort of looking at him and just backing away slowly. Actually, do you want to just have a quick deal? Do you want to go a reconquest war? I mean, honestly, why not? Why not? I don't actually know what I'm reconquesting or why, but we're going to go for it anyway. Quickly take Boston before anybody realises that no one's home. That should be pretty quick. It's a good upgrading point, actually. I can upgrade my men-at-arms whilst they're stood there. And again, Trajan, I really wouldn't worry about all of these troops just by your borders. It's probably nothing. Cheeky mine in my capital. Look at that. Still increasing my borders. And I think I can get a dam. Yeah, I don't give a damn about flooding. Oh, it's funny. I do though, seriously. It's happened a couple times and my population are extremely wet. Is that it? Is that going to happen now? Yay! Boston's gone. Actually, I accidentally got the military science boost because I killed it with a knight. Totally forgot that was even a thing. I won't lie. Really stumbled into that one, but, you know, there you go. There's the mausoleum, by the way. Science, faith, culture on all coast tiles in the city. And actually now I'm thinking Auckland probably would be good for that one city, although I don't really have many envoys at the moment, but it's fine. Rome have even fewer, so we're not worrying about it. Which Rome, you say? I say to that, yes. 0 turns left on the friendship. Oh, we're so close now. So close now. Oh, it's taken ages to get my units through here. I really need a road. A road. I mean, I'm going for castles and military engineering at the moment. Railways would be good in this game. Maybe I should just beeline railways. I don't know. Oh, look at that. A surprise war against Rome. Who could have foreseen such a crazy turn of events with all of my muskets already on the border? That's a confusing one. Who would have known? But actually, it would have just taken 4 attacks with my muskets to do that. I don't even have my religion here. That's the crazy thing. Lets the city build 1 more district than usual and gives me the Eureka for printing, you say? Printing? I do need printing. That's a fair point. I don't think I've... Oh yeah, there we go. Look, I'm pricking up printing in a few turns. Right, let's do it in that order. Let's do that first. I would like that. I'm beelining line infantry at the moment because 65 strength is even more powerful on troops, and I just fancy it. Oh, they only did 20 damage to my crossbow and 7 to my musket. Oh, Trajan, you have no defences. That's a shame, isn't it? Anyway, Palmyra is now mine, and we continue to move across. Verona has no defences either. I literally have so much army I can't move it all quick enough. That's the problem I've got at the moment. This is what I'm having to deal with. World Congress time again, and look at that. I have no voting power. Let's go for melee troops, and I want to go to militaristic city-states because there's loads of those on the map. Yes, and yes. I mean, honestly, you don't need any voting power. When there's only 4 people left alive, you can kind of get away with whatever you want. So, Diplomatic League, no longer fun for me. Merchant Confederation is a lot more fun. I don't have any spy opportunities just yet, but Craftsman, plus 38 production. I don't know why I didn't have that card in before. Oh, dear. I think it's just because I look for industrial zone, and then because I'm building oppidums, I just don't think of it for whatever reason. But never mind, I've been planning. Look, we're just going to flood my empire with more production now. You can see my capital's really enjoying life at the moment. It's just chilling. It's almost finished its dam. That'll give it some more housing and amenities. I saw a chat on Discord recently where people were saying, oh, why would you build dams? And yeah, that's the thing you always forget about them. 3 housing, 1 amenity for entertainment. It's a nice little boost, that. It just makes it worth building if you weren't sure you wanted to in the first place. Military emergency. Well, I mean, 2 people are already in against me, so I imagine the 3rd will happen pretty quick. No, Hadrian's pretty chill. Hadrian's like, nah, I don't really want war. War is a horrible thing, and I respect that. I respect it mainly because it means they're not at war with me, which is kind of the main thing I was after here. Oh, Joan of Arc, and a relic. After all of our relic games recently, we get another relic. Actually, have I still got my relic? No, Trajan's got my relic. This is the whole reason for the war, by the way. I'm just off to get my relic back. After selling it about 500 times. Verona, we've taken it. Haha. So this musket comes in. Washington. Oh yeah, Washington's taking a lot of damage now. Look at that. It's not going to be long before that city falls as well. We are just a endless crusading mess. A hot, delicious mess of Gaul inventory. So I just picked up printing, which means I now have intel on opponents' movements, and my muskets are attacking with 70 strength. That's before I even bring reinforcements in. Look at that, 72 strength now. Bam, Washington is taken. And don't mind me if I just kill that unit, thank you so much. Or if I kill this unit, or if I just move my musket in like that. You know what, like, just everyone's moving forward, everyone's having a laugh. Again, we've got such crazy strength here, we're just waltzing through. That's a warrior that's dead. Nice, that's a catapult that's dead. And we've just done half the damage to Charleston in 1 hit. Don't mind me as we just move all of our units in and just enjoy life a bit. Ah, yes, beautiful night attack. I'm actually healing. All of my units aren't stopping to heal at all. They are just basically attacking until they level up, and then I move on to the next fight. Antium is the capital, but Caesar Augusta is the population hub here, so we're just pushing through, and that should lead us to attack Aquileia from beneath. Now, the Hadrian capital is over here, Arretium. I do have a couple of units that are attacking from the coast. They're going to go after Philadelphia and see if they can upgrade themselves there. and then rush across, but it's only a 2-man army, so I don't think that's going to work. 1 attack, 2 attack, Charleston is mine, and I'm just going to go and settle on the coast over there just to give myself another city to upgrade, train my troops, do all the good stuff. Antium's only got ancient walls. Good, so we've got a battering ram and a siege tower involved, as well as all my great people. It's looking good. I forget just how powerful the Gaul combat bonus is. It's really, really pleasant. Moksha, do you mind doing me a favour and just get over to Charleston? Help me to keep it. That's the first time this whole war I've had to move a governor over. That's how crazy this has been. And, oh, we can almost just straight up attack there. I'm just trying to work out the best order of unit play. I think actually this is pretty decent. Yeah, just smash straight in. Bam! Oh ho ho ho! 88 damage to the walls in 1 hit. Yes, that's what we want to see. First, circumnavigation, really? What's oh, I've got my galleys, they're just off exploring. Oh, that's cute. I totally forgot about them. Never mind. Time for enlightenment. We're on 124 science, 124 culture. That just sort of is ticking along nicely for myself. Just for a laugh, I'm going to put in invention, because with Gaul, I have so many workshops and so many industrial zones that that card gives you very silly, just ridiculous bonuses to great people. You know, the more I look at Nero's face, the more I fall deeply into the uncomfortable uncanny valley. It's I mean, Hadrian is done really well. I like Hadrian. Hadrian's really cool. Oh dear, I do find that amusing. Just again, doing some lovely pillaging for a second. I am taking this opportunity to heal my units, make sure they're all looking nice and tasty. This is basically the one source of gold I get, so I'm pillaging it while I can. There's Antium. I picked up Victor a couple turns ago just because I needed another war governor. So between him and Moksha, I'm just sort of cycling through the cities that I take over. But that is Imhotep. Ooh, Imhotep. I think I saw quite a few classical era wonders still going. Warlord's Throne is just about finished, but yes, Great Lighthouse, Terracotta Army, Mahabodhi Temple, Statue of Zeus. This is all looking very tasty indeed. In fact, actually, in this mysteriously named city, I could probably build quite a few. Let's just have a quick look at this. Yeah, Statue of Zeus to start with, and what I want to do is just make sure that I'm building wonders with the 15% card in. If I can do that, then I think Imhotep automatically will finish the wonder for me. So we'll just pop those in, get ourselves a little bit of extra infrastructure. It's all looking good. Sorry, Hadrian, you're next up. I'm now at war with all of the Rome. Yes, all of it. I'm going to make landing with my tiny invasion fleet in Philadelphia. We're going to have some fun. Plus 10 combat strength bonus from King of the Uberons. Oh, it's such a good policy. I just almost one-hit a trebuchet just because it existed. And Warlord's Throne is finished, so if I now finish myself an enemy city, I'll get 20% combat bonus, or combat production bonus, which is lovely in all of my cities. And yeah, look, it's already hitting my capital. I'm up to 71 production there, plus 6 amenities. Basically, this city has had its own little game of just like, how wonderful a place can I make? Yay! It's so lovely. There we go, Gothic architecture. That's the card I was talking about from earlier. So into this, again, interestingly named city. There is the Statue of Zeus. 3 archers, 3 spearmen, and a battering ram. But it also gives me 50% production towards anti-cav units. If you want to do a pikeman rush as Gaul, this is how to do it. You get culture, don't forget, every time you build one. It's a really good way of building units. Oh yes, so many little tragically terrible units. It's brilliant to see. Garrison commander on Victor. That means that all my cities within 9 tiles are getting plus 4 loyalty once he wakes up. So as I continue this attack, he'll just spread the love. A golden age. What's going to happen in the Renaissance era around the world? Should we find out? Ooh, Trajan's in a dark age. Everyone else is in a normal age. Okay, not bad at all. Now, I'm not really bothering to spread my religion around at the moment. I can't lie. And I only have 2 trade routes. So reform the coinage again is a little bit pointless. Monumentality might be fun. Oh no, Hicksunk Draconas. Now this is really useful. Plus 2 loyalty per turn. The city's not on my original continent. I'll give you a little hint. That's basically everything I'm capturing. So all of my cities now have extra loyalty. Yeah, that was enough to tip Antium into positive loyalty. That's awesome. Well, there you go. We'll take it. Imhotep has now rushed through the Terracotta Army. Wonder number 2. We're getting all of the Domination wonders. Every single one of my units now gets a promotion level. Now, this means that a lot of my muskets are going to go into urban warfare territory, and they're going to get the +10 combat strength against cities. Combined with the Gaul promotion that I had already, it's going to be quite the effective combo. But everyone's just going to take a moment. Everyone just take a moment to think about life. Really just, I don't know, come to conclusions about who they are. Everyone's doing that nicely. Good. Actually, this one I think is going to be urban warfare. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. I even have urban warfare in one of my men-at-arms by Philadelphia. Oh, this is fantastic. How much damage? Oh, that's going to do so much damage. This is going to be the perfect little staging post. I've got the gold. I've got the niter. We're almost at line inventory now, so that's a better promotion on top of everything else we had already. Okay, round 2. Let's move you to there, you to there, you to there, you to there. Fill up the back line so that my units have tons of units around them, and you can see already this is going to be rather silly. One attack and bam, the walls vanish and the health at the same time, because don't forget we have battering ram and siege tower on ancient walls, so both activate, and look at that, the city's already almost destroyed. That's pretty frightening how effective that is. Quickly nab Caesar Augusta. That is the first capital taken from this sort of area down here, which is a lovely thing to see. Now we simply cross the river and go to Tingi. I love that name, that's very cool. As discussed before, Philadelphia is now mine. Rebellion in 2 turns, that's fine. Rebellion in 3 turns, we don't need to keep it. I just need to upgrade my troops there. Oh, by the way, Colossus, that was my 3rd charge of Imhotep. I like Colossus because it gives a little bit of extra gold. It gives an admiral point, which is nice, but also a trade route. Yay! So a little bit more gold. I'm at war with the world, so my gold income is trash. So any sort of trade route I can get with any city-state, like Mittler, look at that, 12 gold per turn. That almost doubled my gold per turn. That's how bad my income is at the moment. It's just awful. A recent news article has revealed that Rome has denounced the evil deeds of Rome. Oh, what a news story. I'm glad we read that one. Okay, I think we're pretty surrounded here. 1 attack, 2 attacks, 3 attacks, and Trajan is out of the game. Gaul stands defiant against the Roman overlords. And more importantly, there's another capital. Oh, it's got Renaissance walls. Oh, Nero, you cheeky sausage. Right, we've got to think about that. How are we going to get through Renaissance walls? We could just hit our heads against them repeatedly, but bombards are probably going to be the way to go. So, in order to make the best out of bombards, we need to find a city with an armory and start buying them in using Ingazagame. I think that's probably the easiest way of doing it, unless my capital, which has been busy getting Forbidden City, can you just get Grandmaster's Chapel? And I've got 800 faith saved up, so that's actually pretty good use of my... Yeah, I could use that on my faith. Let's do that. Why not? It finally happened. Elite Guard Musketman. That's the 4th promotion, and that's a double attacking urban warfare specialist. Oh, very powerful. You know, we do need to be a little bit careful here. If I continue taking people over, this religion is actually going to take over my civ. Like, that's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities at the moment out of 29. So what you do is you take 6 away from 29 to get to 23. If I take over 12 cities, then a religious victory would technically be triggered. No, 7. Hang on. So 7 out of 29, so 22. Yeah, 12 cities. Huh. Okay. Well, that's a thing. And that's okay, because we can actually spread my own religion around a little bit just to counteract that. But I kind of wanted the faith to use as bombard fuel, so maybe that's not a thing. I just have to slam musket attacks in, yeah, manually. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I think faith might be more of an important resource than I really kind of believed from the beginning, actually. Like, maybe I'm going to have to use faith a lot more. Maybe so. As you can see, I'm still basically using builders everywhere. It's quite chill. I'm considering there's a huge war going on the other side of the planet, I'm very, very relaxed and just sort of slowly playing SimCity in the other side. 15 pop capital, urbanization boost, and there's military science. We're now going to go down metal casting, and then after that towards steam power so I can get my railroads down. I really, really need to be able to connect my front and back lines of my empire nicely. There's another general as well. Throw you to the front line, you'll be able to improve everything. Oh, I did just remove the religion from one of my cities there. That's good. I keep seeing the odd occasional apostle around everywhere, and I am, you know, having quite a lot of luck just nuking them, so that's fairly effective. Still, commercial hubs and holy sites are now being popped down in as many cities as I can get away with. Gold, faith, any expendable resource, that's kind of the priority for me now. I need to get my nation popping so I can get supplies over to the front line. Oh, another target, another target. Over we get. That's a 7 population city. I might just start destroying them. The more cities I destroy, the easier it will be to go and invade later, so that little invasion fleet is actually quite handy. Nationalism will help. That will help a lot, because now I can get myself cores, and cores do a lot more damage. Serfdom I don't need anymore. Gothic architecture I don't need anymore. Conscription's good. Craftsman's good. Actually, craftsman's not even that good. Really, it's all about the war effort and what I can get to the front line. Oligarchic legacy is fantastic. That +4 combat strength will massively help my cause, and I think I'm going to go for liberalism as well, just to make my cities a little bit happier. Oh, it feels terrible. I will go for craftsman. It's too good a policy card. It really is. But my capital is ecstatic still, so that's good. Everywhere else is not so happy, but my capital's like, yay! It's awesome. Professional army. Okay, we can now upgrade our units. I'm going to basically prioritize my 4 strength unit, or my 4 promotion unit. That is an amazing thing. So let's do this one. And I'm actually going to give it, we've got battle cry. Is there a musket with some different promotions? How about this one? They've all got battle cry, I think. I'm quite predictable in how I upgrade my troops. Yeah, they've all got battle cry. Okay, in that case, I'll use the least promoted units. I'll make those 2 promoted, and then I'll core up, and that'll be a 75%, 75 strength unit. That'll be 80 plus 90 strength when attacking cities, or there or thereabouts. So that'll be cool. Oh, the crossbows are coming out to do a little bit of damage to me now. That's no fun. I think I can fire back fairly easily though. Yeah, so back you come. We'll fire from that place and then core up. Mobilization boosted. That's because we're now finally starting to get all of our units cored. And oh yeah, the strength bonuses we're going to get now. 94 strength attacking with that unit. Oh yes, that's a good promoted unit. And charging in. We're just going to charge in now. 66 strength. Oh, I need to just dent the wall. If I can dent the wall with anything, I'll start doing a lot. Oh yeah, and we can now finally get ourselves the promotion. So Valletta means I can actually get a military academy in this city. Oh, that makes it even cheaper. That's Caesar Augusta. Okay, so how much is a bombard? 220, 335 faith on the core. That would be a 65 strength unit. That's not bad. Okay, I really want steam power, but we're going to go flight to start with to get observation balloons. That'll give me just a little bit more of what I need to get through here. In fact, there's some pillaging. Yes! Oh, I found a holy site. So that's perfect. We can now go bombard core. Okay, that's going to be a real big help. Because don't forget, I can move and fire. Oh, look, it just dents the wall. That's all I need to do, dent the wall. If I can dent it, then my melee troops can smash through. So they're attacking my my unit's quite bad. Got the 3 city over there. My northern army is really not going to do very much. This is kind of like I had some units. They're doing a thing. They're enjoying doing a thing. Like, move back across the river. Thank you. Keep them pillaging. All they can do, the best thing they can do right now is to pillage. Because the more I pillage, the more I can convert army into actually useful places in my empire. So my bombard can get to there, and it can now fire over the top, and bam, 44 defense damage. That's epic. Oh, they do so little damage to me. Oh, that's a cavalry though. Oh no, cavalry's a lot tougher. That's a bit frustrating. Well, we're going to keep damaging the city, and I think actually I can stand on a fort, which immediately gives me defensive strength, so that's quite fun. Move my musket in, move this out. I can only hope that the cavalry moves themselves out of the city. I'm going to wait on the line infantry until A, we've got the city sieged, and B, the cavalry's out so that the garrison strength isn't quite as high, because that's pretty brutal. Yay, Bombard Corps number 2. 335 faith this time. And I'm also going to beeline Reformed Church and switch to Theocracy. That'll give me a 15% discount on purchases with faith, which means that I'm down to 25% of the cost. I should be able to buy Bombard Corps for about 250 faith, something like that. It's pretty cheap. We're still pillaging. The last thing that these infantry are doing is just pillaging over and over and over these holy sites. It's doing such good work for me. I've got 365 of it now. We're still going. We're still going. The bombards are still flying. I've got 3 corps now. 3 whole corps. And more importantly, I'm still pillaging so we can get even more out soon. There is the city sieged, by the way. So, that's good. Reformed Church, let's make the switch, and we can start to see things like, okay, professional army is a good one, conscription's a good one, craftsman's a good one, but what I do want is wars of religion. If I can get myself following my own religion, in fact, actually, let's just double check that before I switch over. I'm not following my own religion, so it would be a bit early to do that. You know what? Okay, fine, we'll hold off for now on that one. Get serfdom back. I'm still building a lot of builders. They're good fun. I like builders. I'm going to move this bombard to that tile, this one to that tile, and I guess this one's going to go round the corner, but I can start to attack the city all over again, and now you can see the health is beginning to chip away, and my line infantry could possibly start to do a bit of damage here. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to throw myself at it. 1 and 2. Yeah, the line infantry is doing well. There's a tile I'm stood on that'll heal me, so that's kind of why I'm a little bit braver at the moment on that one. How much is a bombard corps? 210. Oh, that's so much cheaper. That is so much cheaper. I could just get loads of line infantry instead. I think bombards are the only way to unlock the Renaissance walls, and there are a couple of Renaissance walls, but I will keep that in mind because I could get some cavalry. There are a lot of undefended cities to the north of me, so yep, this is quite cool. Oh, triangular trade. I am going to put that one back in though, because I am slowly building up my economy now. Look at this, markets are being fired off. I'm getting traders, quite a few places, money and faith, golden faith. These are the things that I'm trying to build up like crazy. Oh, that's a big flood. That's a big flood. 4 population lost, 5 tiles damaged. Ouch. Ouch. I just built that commercial hub and I just showed it off to people. Oh, yeah, we'll finish Forbidden City. Actually, that was my capital that hit a little bit. Ouch. Oh, it's not pleasant at all. This war has been brutal. It has been absolutely savagely brutal. But with this, I believe the city is now, there we go, exposed. I'm just going to do a little bit of pillaging in order to make this happy for myself. There's the capital. Can I keep it? Can I keep it? That is the question. I don't know. -6 it's on at the moment. If I make it not starving, it's now on -2. Amenities wise, it's going to absolutely be unhappy. But what I'm going to do is, instead of fighting through Ravenna, which just sounds awful, I'm going to trick Nero. I'm going to use my sneaky Gaul ways. my Gaul way. I'm funny. There we go. Open borders. I'm going to offer them open borders. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to heal my army up, and I'm just going to use their lands as a staging post and just go straight after New York. Like, I don't need to fight through here. I can just walk through their lands now. So that is like exactly what I'm going to do. Where is my good general? Where is she gone to? Here she is. Right, cool. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3 like that, and just pop her here to make sure that people can move across. But yeah, I'm just going to go straight to their capital, defended by ancient walls. You know, that's the Ursa way. Aid request. I could go for an aid request, but I don't think people are going to listen to me. I get the sense that the world is pretty angry with me right now. Oh, a promotion to a naval unit. Oh, Aqualia. Unfortunately, this city is pretty unhappy with me, and I kind of need to keep it because it is a capital. So we need to think about this. Luckily, I'm just about to have a little card switch around, and if I go for exploration, I can put myself some cards in that I think will help me to retain the city. So we'll do that. is the fact that it's not following my own religion, which is a little bit of a problem, but there's not much I can do about that because my religion is a long way away, and I do not have enough faith to go and solve that problem right now. Never mind. Never mind. Cavalry Corps. Yay! 72 strength. This is going to be very effective. Oh, and a spy. And a spy. This will give me even more diplomatic visibility over the AI. Let's put it in a real northern city, and I'll get +3 combat strength from that one. You see, I do build them every now and then. I like to surprise people with my spies. Religious emergency. You know what? I actually will join in with that, because I don't like their religion at all. No. There's Forbidden City, by the way. That is a wildcard policy slot. It's really handy when you're like me and you need to put in more policy slots to keep your cities happy and sane, because everyone's really upset and sad, and you're like, oh no, why does no one want to be in my empire? What have I done? Gaul's such a lovely place. Why does everyone want to be Roman? It's a whole chain of thoughts that you just have to put to the back of your head. +2 loyalty per turn for cities with a garrisoned unit. +2 loyalty per turn to a city with a governor. Combined with my other policies, that gives me precious time on this city. Not much, but some time. Do we think New York is going to stand up to my advance? No, it's not. Okay, rebellion in 2 turns. Surprisingly, this city is going to get razed. Onwards to the last city. Okay, it turns out these line of infantry can move fairly quickly when they are helped by a great general. Look at that. Oh yeah, okay, this is good. Where's my cavalry? Cavalry, you're probably the next fastest unit. Although as you're struggling to get through, so maybe you aren't the fastest unit. The great general is here now. We have backup. It's, as I say, only ancient walls. I think, look, they are building medieval walls. Do you see the turrets are being put up on the corners? So we got here just in time, but it's, as I say, out of time for them. Oh, I can't double attack this turn, unfortunately, just purely because I ran out of movement speed, but we'll get there soon. Counter-attacking, but they only did 5 damage to my troops. Only 5 damage. I mean, honestly, at this point, what's the point in even trying? Oh, dear. Right, colonial officers, here we go. That's +3 loyalty per turn in all cities not on my continent. Look at that, 0.4. So we've actually got stable loyalty on that captured city. Plus, we've now got my entire Born army all at the doors of this capital city. We go 1 attack, 2 attack, lead that on 41 out of 100 fortification. That means it's blocking about 40% of the damage, or 41% of the damage that this attack is going to do. And as you can see, I'm now attacking with 103 base strength, because I'm Gaul. And you can't stop me. Unless, of course, you realise that I went totally for the wrong city, like a numpty. Attack that one instead. It's fine. Oh, what an idiot. You have one more turn. One more turn, Rome. And only because I'm inept. No other reason. Okay, should we try this again? Right, we've got 1 attack there. We have 2 attacks there. We have 3 attacks there. And I only have 99 strength this time because I ruined my line infantry on the last attack, but there we go. Through guile and sneaky, underhanded tactics with Nero, we managed to sneak through his empire without having to kill any of it and attack and kill the other Rome. I don't do that strategy often because when I'm playing Domination, I tend to just take everything, but when you don't need to, you don't have to. That's a really good tactic in multiplayer, actually. Just like go to peace, open borders. Actually, no, to be fair, they wouldn't give you open borders, would they? So it's not a very good deal, or not a very good tactic. But Charles de Gaulle, oh, a French leader, that's quite fun. And we have cities captured, a lot. Cities are lost, none. Districts constructed, a lot. My oppidoms were very fun, actually. Player culture, it was Hadrian. Hadrian was doing really well this game, which is surprising considering how much culture Trajan gets at the beginning of the game. I took the lead kind of turn 120 or so. Science-wise, I did a lot better. I took the lead on turn about 87 after I had taken out Commodus, who had the Etementanki, a very good wonder, and I stole it. I took the score lead after turn 70. I had an insane start. Gaul is so quick off the blocks, they really are. Religions founded, you can see, beautiful graph, I took the 3rd one. Actually, look, Nero took a religion right at the end of the game. Some sort of like religion to commemorate their loss in war, I think, probably. and wonders I completed the most as well. But yeah, Gaul, just so powerful. They get going so quickly, and that man-at-arms rush is just unbelievable. You can easily at least be getting +4 to +8 combat strength versus anything. And once you put in oligarchy, once you put in the fact that you've got tons of iron because you've been focusing on it, because you're going the strategics, like, they are powerful. More importantly, the might of Rome cannot withstand Gaul. No, no, no. Thank you everybody for watching. It's been really good fun, and don't forget, if you want to support the channel and contribute to these challenges in future, you can find me on Ko-fi and on Patreon. But until next time, goodbye! And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Salty Tech, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Dayboy91, Sean Cretes, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Devil X, Skeptical Bear, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Portland, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Emir EC, Henry, Rom88, Radiatore, and Private Selection Genoa Salami for all of your support, as well as everybody that leaves comments and interacts with the channel generally. Thank you so much. See you all next time.